friends, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a few of the different activities that we're going to be using for independent practice, kind of reviewing and making sure that we retain the skills that we've learned over the course of the year. So I wanted to show you how we manage that in our homeschool routine, as well as give you some ideas that you can come up with on your own, maybe give you a little bit of inspiration for things you would like for your children to work on over the summer months, or even just in your day-to-day routine. So as I'm getting ready to do that, I'm going to take you along and show you some of the things that I use, maybe give you some ideas of how you can apply different concepts to these activities or just practice things. So that's what we're doing today. Thank you so much for being here, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. I have my laminator already set up and it just turned blue to tell me that it's ready. But before we get into the things that we're making to move on, I first wanted to talk about how I store all of these easily. So this is actually a photo keeper box, and I believe that I got this one from Michael's, but you can find them on Amazon, or Hobby Lobby always has, great little coupons and things. So I've also seen them there in different colors or clear, some that have 6 boxes, some that have, I think this one has like enough sections for 18 or something like that. So within the big storage box are these smaller containers, and I've showed these and talked about these before, but just in case you haven't seen them, they're perfect for keeping all the different activities without having to worry about many of the pieces being everywhere, or worry about the boxes getting ripped or torn as your kids are getting the things in and out. So I like to keep all of our activities, especially the ones with little pieces, in these little photo boxes, and they have a latch to keep them closed and keep all the little bits inside without them making a huge mess. So I'm going to be switching out some of the things in here that are a little too easy, or we've already covered that concept and mastered it, and putting different activities in for moving forward to reinforce and continue practicing new topics. So what I like to do, even though these are keeping all of our pieces safe, you guys know as papers get held and managed and played with, they tend to get torn or get bent, and then it doesn't make it as fun to use them over and over. So that's where my laminator is going to come into play. And this has just separate pouches that you can slip a regular sheet of paper inside of, feed it through, and it will laminate it and make it nice and durable, sturdy, so you can use them over and over again. So I'm going to show you a few of the things that I've made just using Canva. Once again, it's free, it's very easy and user-friendly. So if you have an idea, or if you're noticing that your child needs more help with a topic, don't be afraid to go and make an activity, even if it mimics the same idea that you've seen somewhere else. Make something that fits your child's needs specifically, because once again, that's one of the perks of homeschooling, that we have the freedom to do that and to support our learners however they need to be supported. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'll show you guys what I come up with. son is playing in the background, so he's probably super loud. But okay, we switched out. These were what was in this box. Some letter recognition, sound recognition cards that went together. And I think I got those at the Target dollar spot at the beginning of last school year. So be sure to check. My goodness, I cannot talk. Be sure to check out the dollar spot like around the beginning of school time, because there's always good finds like that. The next activity that I'm going to be putting it with are the laminated index cards. And all of these cards just with different words on them. And I chose these words based on different spelling patterns and just word patterns that we need to practice on. So there's a few like long vowel sounds and some, let's see, vowel teams and double consonants, as well as, well, if I can find it, some blends. So like LD. Or I think there's one in here that's like trim. So we're working on like consonant blends. So he'll have the option with this to write a story or to write rhyming words. And there's all different variations of activities to include with this. So that's going to be one of the activities that we're switching out. And this one is with the fluency cards. So those will go in there like that. And then let me get the glare off. He'll be able to read them all the way down until it makes a complete sentence. And then I was showing you guys in the video, since I laminated these back to back, they did come apart because I cut into the paper so that it would fit in the thing. But I just wanted to see kind of what would happen if I did do that. So don't make the same mistake I did, unless you just don't really care. I'm gonna be switching these out soon, so I don't mind too much. And then that's gonna be like for reading fluency. And then the last one, since another skill that my little needs to be working on is handwriting, and I'm gonna toss that in with spelling, I figured we would do these cards. So these are going to be sounding out the word to spell it, and then the boxes correlate with the letter. And I'm realizing I did not do this one correctly, because I have them to where he can tell the size of the letter so that he's forming it correctly, like a tall F, lowercase r, O, and then the G going down below. So I'll have to just tell him about that one, but you know. Okay, and then the other thing that I was going to tell you guys about these photo boxes that I love is that a dry erase marker can fit inside of it. So that's also a bonus. And then you can wipe those off like with a wipey, or I like to get the dry erase cleaner that comes with the markers like in the set. So this came from the Target dollar spot a few months ago, and I think I talked about it, but I didn't ever show you guys what was actually inside of it. So it came with money that was like able to be punched out, as you can see. And then it does have a few different like cards with information on it about the coins. And the others are flashcards, so they can use the manipulatives, the punched out money, to figure out the amount, and then they're double-sided, but they do have like the answer to the previous card in there. So that way they can kind of check themselves and do this independently, or you can do it as like an intro to an activity or whatever it may be. These are great for reviewing. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope you got some great ideas as to what kind of activities you can create on your own or even find. I hope that you'll join me for the next one, and I'll see you next time.